Good morning. My name is Kevin Harris, and I'm the author of Behind the Mask. And today I wanted to just give you a little bit of a glimpse into the book. I want you to purchase the book, and not because I wrote it, but because it's a self-help book that will give you scenarios and situations that people deal with in life. And then what they do at the end of it, it gives you how they overcame what they deal with. Now, it's a few stories in it. I've told you before. It has different variety of stories. It deals with loss. It deals with identity crisis. It deals with mental health issues, and then it deals with divorce and how a person overcame divorce. And then the last portion of it, it deals with my life, my actual life that I experienced as a youth in an underserved community. And so I wanted to make sure that everybody understood that there are different stories. It's not just one book with one story, but it's multiple stories. So if one doesn't apply to you, don't worry about that. Just keep reading until the next one, because I guarantee you, one of the stories will apply to something you've experienced or someone you know that experienced it through you, experienced it and shared it with you. So I just wanted to let you guys know who I am. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, born and raised. 901 stand up. I was in the underserved community in North Memphis, which I'm not ashamed of. It grew me and developed me in a way that another lifestyle probably would not have. It gave me some attributes and characters. My parents did a great job in that, in sharing that I was in a situation, but I'm not of the situation. And it helped me to develop as a human being, But in that short time of period, I also saw some things that the average person doesn't see, which prompted me to write the book. One of which I experienced firsthand a domestic violence incident that took place with a friend of mine and with me, my friend, his brother, his sister, and her friend. That took place that was just very, very devastating to me because I never physically see a man put their hands on a woman. And I froze for a moment because I was not accustomed to seeing something like that. So I had to, out of instinct, I jumped in, not to fight him, but to protect her. And so, and I know people say, oh, that's common, but it should not be common where there's a domestic violence situation where a woman is hit. So anyway, I jumped in and we got her to safety and made sure she got away from the area. Because when you sit back and look at it, the disagreement was petty and childish. We were all teenagers and they were older than us, but it was still petty and childish. And I just felt like that, those things could be prevented. So I put it in the book to share that, this helped me to create a PTSD. You know, uh, I know they think that just goes with the military, which I was prior military, but those little things, those little snippets helped to propel me into a post-traumatic stress disorder where I started seeing things that I thought that would start to become normal, but they wasn't normal. You see what I'm saying? I saw another scenario where me and my homeboy Daryl, and he can attest to it if he sees this video, that we walked up on a dead body going to John Taylor's grocery store, and we were immune to it. We just like, okay, let's go get our Suzy Q's and something to drink. We didn't even shock. We didn't cry. We wasn't afraid. Rigor mortis had set in, and it was just something that we didn't pay any attention to. And we were high school, junior high maybe, and that's not normal, guys. That's not normal. And the most thing that gets me the most is that it took me almost 40 plus years to talk about that I lived a not normal life. I finally got me some psychological help through the VA hospital. Thank God for the VA of Hampton. Well, I talked with a counselor. You see what I'm saying? I was in my late 40s when I talked about seeing a dead body. I saw a person get shot, robbed at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying? I got robbed at gunpoint, me and my friend Anthony. And those things affected me, but I had to compartmentalize them because I just want to be transparent with you guys. Blacks didn't go see psychiatrists back then. Blacks did not go see a psychologist. So what do we do? You know what I'm saying? In an underserved community, you just put it inward, and you just deal with it inwardly until it explodes. And then everybody like, what is wrong? Why is it exploding? Because you saw some things and dealt with some things that you didn't care for, but you didn't have really nobody to talk to. You see what I'm saying? And so you just held on to it, and it started shaping who I was as a person. You see what I'm saying? And that was not good for me to shape my life around fear. Shaping your life around fear and guarding your six, as the army says, and guarding your back and not trusting people, not letting love to come into your life because, again, you think you're going to get hurt or you're going to experience this or you're going to experience that, or you got to watch yourself all the time because once you get robbed at gunpoint, it changes who you are. Okay, it does. It just changes because you don't want to experience that again. So then your heart get hardened, you get angry, you get distant from people. So I put all that in the book, and then there's other things that, like I said, domestic violence situation. You have another situation where a family lost their son due to gang violence. So I'm gonna stop right there because I can talk about the book all day, but I'm not gonna do it. I want you to get the book. Go to Amazon, Kevin Harris, Behind the Mask. Go to Amazon, check it out, tell me what you think, and we're gonna talk it from there, okay? Till next time. Peace.